Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I, Sabita Katal, will like to take class 9 literature. Before going further, let me discuss with you the syllabus of first term. We have these poems, The Bengal Sellers and Daffodils from Stories, Old Men at the Bridge. Next one, Hearts and Hands. From Merchant of Venice, we have Act 1, Scene 1 and 2. Today I will discuss with you the poem called The Bengal Sellers from the book called Treasure Trove. I ask you all to open page number 14, The Bengal Sellers by Sarojini Naidu. Bangles play an important role in women's life. It has social, religious and symbolic significance. In this poem, bangle sellers are introducing themselves that they carry shiny loads and going towards the temple fair. Bangle sellers are we. Here, bangle sellers are introducing themselves and telling us that they carry, bear is a carry, shining loads to the temple fair. They are going to temple fair to sell these bangles and earn some money. Otherwise, loads are very heavy, but it is mentioned shiny loads. Means these loads are not heavy to these for these bangle sellers, but very light and shining. Okay, so it is called metaphor, shiny loads. Who will buy these delicate, bright, rainbow tinted circles of light? Okay, now he's asking here, they are asking here, bangle sellers. We are not told that whether they are women or women. Okay, so there's a no gender description. So here they are asking who will buy these delicate. It is referred to the bangles. Bangles are delicate, bright, and multicolored as a rainbow. Circles of light, tinted circles of light. If you see a bangle, it is in a circle shape. So these delicate, bright, multicolored bangles are compared to the rainbow colors of light. So it is also called a metaphor. When we compare one thing with the other with a much more direct comparison, it is called a metaphor. Lustrous tokens of radiant life. These bangles are bright tokens of happy lives. Bright tokens of happy lives for happy daughters and happy wives. These bangles bring happiness to the daughters as well as the wives. So in the first extract, we come to know that bangle sellers are going to temple fair. They have carried shiny loads of the bangles. Okay, these bangles are delicate, bright, multicolored as a rainbow colors of light. These are shiny tokens of happy lives for happy daughters and happy wives. Some are meet for maiden's wrist. Like some of the bangles are suitable for maiden, unmarried girl. Some of these bangles are made for unmarried girl. They prefer silver and blue color, which are as pure as the mist around the mountains. See here, silver and blue color are compared with the mist around the mountains. Some are flush like the birds that dream. Some are very fresh like the birds. Birds are newborn flowers, new flowers, pink in color, and that dream means floats on the calm surface, calm surface of a woodland stream. Okay, a stream, a small river which is going through the forest. Okay, so here some bangles are fresh like birds which are pink in color and floats on the calm surface of a river going through the woodland, going through the forest. Some are aglow, some are shiny green with the bloom. Okay, with the bloom here whose freshness that cleaves very close to the limpid glory, beauty of newborn leaves. Beauty of newborn leaves. Some bangles are green in color, okay, whose freshness is very close to the vivid beauty of newborn leaves. Again, let me again explain it. In the very first line, some bangles are made for unmarried girl. These unmarried girl prefers light colors like silver and blue, which are as pure as the mountain mist. Some are very fresh like the birds that floats on the calm surface of a stream which is going through the forest. Some are very fresh and green. Some are very shiny green, whose freshness, bloom is a freshness, is very close to the vivid beauty of newborn leaves. Clear? Next one, some are like yellow. Some are like fields of sunlit corn. Some bangles are like a field of sunlit corn. Corn which is lit by sun, means yellow in color. Okay, so some bangles are yellow in color like the field of sunlit corn. Again, simile. Meet for bride on her bridal morning. These bangles are, suitable for brides, newly married brides, okay, on their bridal morning. Some like the flame of her marriage fire. Some bangles are red and yellow, red with a tinge of yellow. Some like the flame, like flame is here fiery red like her marriage fire. Some bangles are fiery red like the flame of her marriage fire, or rich with the hue of her heart desire. Some bangles are rich with the color of her heart desire. Definitely a newly married girl has too many longings, okay, ambitions, so her heart is rich with colors, rich with the color of her heart desire. Tinkling, luminous, tender and clear. Some bangles are tinkling, means making a ringing sound. Shiny, luminous, tender, very soft and clear like her bridal laughter and bridal tear. Okay, she is happy. Bridal laughter symbolize happiness because she's happy because she is going to meet her companion. At the same moment she is sad, full of bridal tear because she is going to leave her parents. Okay, so what we come to know, that these newly married women, they like yellow and red color. Okay, and her heart is full of longings. The bangle which she wear, making ringing sounds, shiny, soft and clear, symbolizing her bridal laughter and bridal tear. Okay, the word bridal is repeated 2 times here, bridal and bridal. When we repeat one word again and again, it is called repetition, technique of repetition. Poet often uses such techniques to make their poems more attractive. Okay, so some are purple and gold flecked gray. Some bangles are in purple color and gold flecked gray color. These bangles are for those women who have reached to midway, for she who has journeyed through life midway. Some bangles are purple and gold flecked gray in color for the woman who has reached to the middle age, for whose hands have cherished, whose hands have nourished and blessed and cradled fair sons on her faithful breast. Okay, so these purple and gold flecked gray bangles are for those women who have reached to the middle age, have cherished, means nourished, blessed and cradled, means reared, taken care of her fair sons on her faithful breast, and serves her household in fruitful pride. Okay, like she has taken care of her children, like sons, very well, has served her household, all her domestic duties and obligation. After finishing all her duties and obligation, now she has a right to sit near her husband's side in the religious functions. Again, I'm repeating here, like these bangles are, some bangles are purple and gray color for the woman who has reached to the middle age. Okay, this woman has nourished, blessed and cradled fair sons, means here the poetess is talking about fair sons, not about daughter. So this poem also give away to the gender discrimination. as prevailed in the ancient times. So again, after finishing all her duties and serves her household in a fruitful pride, she feels pride in finishing all her duties. Afterwards, she has got a place to sit near her husband's side. Okay, so we have come to know different types of bangle represent different stages of woman, like light colors, like silver and blue, pink and green color are worn by unmarried girls. Newly married, they wear yellow and red colors. Okay, purple and golden flecked gray are worn by middle-aged women. I hope you have got the concept of the poem. In my next video, I will discuss with you the theme and title of the poem.